It's right there where you see some of those darker color of blue starting to mix in for our far southern communities. That's where you're likely going to run into quick reductions in visibility, and then of course that potential to see 4, possibly even 7 inches. So live look outside. This is our First Alert camera network down towards New Philly. You can certainly see where some of that snow has been accumulating. If you've been with us throughout the afternoon, you can tell that this is a little bit of a difference from what we were monitoring earlier. Another thing we've been keeping close eyes on and we'll continue to get you updates on is the traffic conditions across Northeast Ohio tonight. This is a crash that we were monitoring that had the southbound lanes of 71 at Bagley Road closed because of an accident. The left side and the far left lane is open now, but we're seeing a lot more of these accidents popping up. 271, we've seen 71, 90, 480, all having issues tonight because of how slick those road conditions are. And temperatures into the 20s means we will have to continue to watch for some of those slick road conditions by the time we even wake up tomorrow morning. So chilly night out there. If you are headed out and about, bundle up, use caution, give yourself a little bit of extra time. We'll walk you through the new data and timing out that snow coming up in just a few minutes. Jeff.
All right, Erica, sounds good. And now it's time for our wild weather video here. We're going to kick it off with 2 paramedics barely avoiding disaster. This is crazy, right? As they're driving a patient to the hospital. A car comes over the median and then rolls several times. You're watching dash cam from that ambulance. This is in Boston, an area that knows a bit about a mix of rain and snow, and that's exactly what they had in the area that was causing slick conditions. The driver of the ambulance just barely missed that other vehicle, and it turns out the other driver, inexperienced in winter driving. That was a 17-year-old who was not seriously hurt.
My first thought was that it was actually a steel structure or some piece of equipment from the bridge.
Tuesday's storm dumped plenty of snow in Massachusetts, and now there's reports of ice falling from bridges. A large chunk of ice hit one man's truck, smashed the windshield, and tore off his rearview mirror. The fact that ice falling from 2 different bridges smashed 2 windshields in that area alone. Thankfully, no one was hurt. We're gonna have you check out this scene at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There's a winter weather advisory in effect for central Indiana. They're expecting up to 4 inches of snow just as the city is kicking off the NBA's All-Star Weekend. And back here at home, like our weather team has been forecasting, there is no ice on the lake, which means a greater chance of lake effect snow throughout the weekend.
I'm 19 First Alert meteorologist Andy Chillian, and we're looking at lake effect snow showers for tonight into Saturday. Now, it's interesting. The fact of the matter is the longer the water stays warm and is not iced over, we can actually get more in the way of lake effect snow. So let's talk about how it happens. You've got warm water temperatures, warm being relatively speaking, but those water temperatures are in the 40s and 50s compared to the much colder air that's in the 20s and 30s. So what happens here is you've got that colder air that's rushing and blowing over the warm water. Well, warm air rises, and so it's that rising warm air that's going to lead to clouds, and then eventually we see that colder air rushing in over the colder land, and that's going to continue to rise and produce snow. So yes, in this warmer than average winter so far, it's actually maybe a little bit ironic that as long as we don't get the lake to freeze over, we can actually get a little bit more in the way of lake effect snow. So that's something that we'll be watching, those scattered lake effect snow showers, and we know that they can fall in bursts of heavy snow. May not see a lot of snow just a mile or 2 away from your location, and then start to see quite a bit more developing not too far away. So something we'll be watching for after that main system snow skirts by today. Lake effect snow showers will be out there, and we'll be seeing how long those can last through the winter. As long as we don't get any long cold snaps like what we saw in January, the lake is still going to be open for snow business.
Forecasts focused on you. This is your 19 First Alert planning calendar.
Lake effect, certainly something we'll be seeing overnight and into tomorrow. It is time now for your 19 First Alert weather calendar, where we look out 2 weeks. We're going past the 7-day to give you that first alert of what you can expect weather-wise. And you'll notice that some of the days on our First Alert calendar have blinking red boxes. Those are days where we expect the weather to impact your day in a more significant fashion. So tomorrow, if you're going to the Medina Ice Festival, this is your first alert for snow showers. Medina, of course, in our secondary snow belt, not immune to that lake effect snow. Temperatures in the 30s. It's going to be cold for this one. Bundle up. When I say 30s, I mean like max 30, 31 degrees. It's going to feel like it's in the teens because it'll be so windy. Sunday, Akron Home and Garden Show. The weather better on Sunday. It'll be drier, but it is going to be very windy. And then Monday is President's Day. Of course, it is a long holiday weekend. If you're going to be out and about on Monday, plan for milder weather, less wind too. It's important to note it won't be as windy with temperatures in the 40s. By Tuesday, we could be topping out well into the 40s. And then Wednesday, a few showers, warmer weather, and possibly some low 50s out there. Cleveland Auto Show kicks off at the iAg Center next Friday.
Northeast Ohio, springtime is also known as Lake Breeze time. Still ahead on First Alert Focus, Jeff Tanchek explains exactly what the Lake Breeze is all about.
Now your 19 First Alert traffic update.
All right, because we have so much snow falling across Northeast Ohio, and this is leading to some travel concerns for tonight, we want to take you through the different zones around the Cleveland area and talk about how those road conditions are faring. This is 271 Broadway Avenue. We've seen a lot of pileups in this general direction because of some accidents as you get onto those ramps that take you then onto 480. Remember, anything that's a little bit more elevated and you're able to cool off that surface a bit more, you're going to get more of that ice to form on some of those roadways. And if you look at 271 in Mayfield, you can actually see where some of that snow is sticking to the roadways. So please use caution tonight. We've had so many accidents popping up, whether that's up on 90, 271 out towards Mayfield Heights, or then as you go a little bit farther to the south, 271, eventually to that interchange at 480. Again, give yourself a little bit of extra time if you can, but know that road conditions are going to stay slick as we go through the overnight tonight.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
The Cleveland Auto Show is back February 23rd through March 3rd at the iX Center. Experience all of the hottest cars, trucks, and SUVs all in one spot. Enter to win a 2024 Buick Envista. Buy tickets at clevelandautoshow.com.
Your skin is ever-changing. Take care of it with Gold Bond's healing formulations of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins. For all your skins, Gold Bond.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Need a low payment? Helene Kia has hundreds of new Kias available right now with payments under $300 per month.
Auto show pricing's happening right now at Helene Kia, and we've got hundreds of new Kias under $300 per month.
Like a brand new 2024 Kia Sportage for $229, Seltos for $199, or a Forte for only $149 per month, all with zero security deposit.
Stuck in a loan or lease? Helene Kia wants to get you released, even if you owe up to $8 grand more than your trade is worth.
Only at Helene Kia
in North Olmsted and Sandusky.
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $800 on select Purple adjustable mattress sets, up to $800 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Plus, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase in-store only. Only at Ashley.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it for only $14.95 this Valentine's Day. Visit Plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Head & Shoulders Bare. Clinically proven dandruff protection with just 9 essential ingredients. No sulfates, no silicones, no dyes. Dandruff protection, minimal ingredients. Job done.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
Welcome back, showing you a live look right now outside. It is a First Alert day that is still in effect tonight. Cleveland's most accurate weather team tracking down the snow. And Erica, still not looking great out there.
No, road conditions are going to be a bit of an issue as we go through the rest of tonight. Now, this may not be the most fruitful snow impact for a lot of us. It could just be a couple inches to a light dusting of snow, depending on where you're at. But really, the farther south you live, the better that opportunity that you're going to pick up potentially several inches of snow before this event is done. So we have decided to extend the alert day through tomorrow morning, because once the system snow clears out of here, then our attention goes to more of that lake effect that's going to develop on the backside of this system by the time we head into tomorrow. But just a quick recap of some of the winter weather alerts that we still have in effect right now. You see the counties highlighted there in pink, Coshocton as well as Tuscarawas counties under that winter storm warning until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we do have still those winter weather advisories for the counties you see highlighted there in purple, where you could pick up 2 to possibly even 4 inches. But here's the thing, if we do get a more persistent band to set up, that could certainly cause some drastic differences, even just within a county, as to how much snow we're going to be picking up across the area. So visibility going to be an issue for us tonight as we take that live look outside over downtown Cleveland. Yes, we could still see a little bit of light snow accumulation, even as far as the northern parts of our viewing area. But the farther south you go, where you start to see that thicker band of snow that's been setting up, that is where you're going to have, I think, some of the biggest impacts tonight because of how heavy some of that snow is falling. You could easily pick up a quick inch or two in just a very short amount of time. That would be hard potentially for road crews to keep up with. And then, of course, you're talking about that visibility being reduced to about less than half of a mile. So really, it's our far southern counties that are seeing the biggest impact there. Places like Akron, Canton, yes, you're seeing some of that snow falling at a bit of a heavier clip than, say, what we were watching earlier. But overall, everybody is going to be picking up on at least a little bit of light snow as this system continues to work its way off towards the east. This is your future view, 9 p.m. Temperatures tonight staying into the 20s, still dealing with some widespread snow showers through about 11 o'clock tonight. Once we hit 11 o'clock midnight, more of that system snow starting to clear out of here, and then you're already starting to see where that lake effect's coming in from the northwest, and that is going to be more so our battle for our lakeshore communities as we go through the day tomorrow. So if you're up early, temperatures still going to be chilly. We're going to be back into the middle 20s overnight tonight, and then you'll see a very slow warm up in your temperature as we go through the day tomorrow, but still through about midday, tracking that potential that we could see some of that lake enhancement or some of that lake effect snow. Quick 1 to 3 inches possible. And of course, whenever we talk about lake effect snow, it is feast or famine as to wherever we see some of those more persistent bands settling in. Once we get into the second half of tomorrow, we will start to see conditions improving. Keep in mind, it's going to be a windy day for us as well. We haven't maybe touched on that quite as much just because of the snowy impacts that we're dealing with tonight, but you are going to notice the wind around for your Saturday as well as Sunday. But the difference between tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, or I guess I should say tomorrow and Sunday, is the fact that we are going to be talking about some much warmer temperatures, which will take us into this next week. So system snow, another inch or two possible with some isolated higher totals than that. We'll take another look at that 7-day coming up. But first, we want to send things over to meteorologist Jeff Tanchak, who's going to have a little bit of a deeper dive as to what the lake breeze effect is.
All right, tonight we're going to talk about the lake breeze and the science behind what goes on here. Now, keep in mind these lake breezes. Now, we see lake breezes all year, but they're much more dramatic during the spring months like March, April, and May, where sometimes we can get 20, if not 25-degree temperature contrast in that lake breeze zone downwind of Lake Erie and what you see inland here. So it gets real challenging trying to, forecast high temperatures. That's why we do a zone-by-zone forecast. But we're going to see lake breezes coming up here with a north to northeast wind. Now, basically what happens is that the land heats faster than water here, okay? That is often the case. And with the lake colder, this time of year we're in the 30s, the lake. So even if you get that land warming into the 40s, even though around 50, you're going to get a noticeable lake breeze forming. So what happens is when it heats up over the land, that tends to form a little area of low pressure, and it's more stable out over the water. And as a result, you get sinking air over the water and then rising air over the land. Okay, so here's Lake Erie, here's the land. That develops a wind because wind likes to flow from high pressure to low pressure. So that's what creates a wind and thus the lake breeze. And, you know, this is why, especially during the spring, we can get these, you know, distinct contrasts in temperature, lakeshore to inland. Always a fun thing.
Fun, subjective, Jeff, from a forecasting perspective. Let's dive into this radar. You can see we've got very steady snow here across portions of Stark, Tuscarawas, and Carroll counties, especially southern Carroll County, south and east of Sheridsville. Pretty steady snow there. That's going to create some issues. Mill, Port Washington, Newcomerstown seeing steady snow. It's much lighter in Cleveland and Akron, but you may still get some sleek spots even up north towards the lakeshore. We'll take a closer look at your 7-day focus next.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Zysol works faster than Claritin, and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Hey, I just got a text from my sister. You remember Rick, her neighbor?
Sure. He's the 76-year-old guy who still runs marathons, right?
Sadly, not anymore.
What? You mean...
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Wow. So sudden. We're not about to have the we need life insurance conversation again, are we?
No, we're having the we're getting coverage so we don't have to worry about it conversation.
So you're calling about the $9.95 a month plan from Colonial Penn?
I am. We put it off long enough. We are getting that $9.95 plan today.
Is it time for you to call about the $9.95 plan? I'm Jonathan from Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. Sometimes we just need a reminder not to take today for granted. It could be the death of someone you know or a health scare. That's why today could be a great day to call for free information about Colonial Penn's $9.95 plan. If you're age 50 to 85, you can get guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance starting at just $9.95 a month. There are no health questions, so you can't be turned down for any health reason. This is permanent coverage. Just pay your premiums for lifelong security. The $9.95 plan is Colonial Penn's #1 most popular whole life plan. Options start at just $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. Your rate can never go up. It's locked in for life. Don't put it off. Take the first easy step. Call today for free information. And you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. So call now.
Call 1-800-304-2323 for your free information and free gift. That's 1-800-304-2323. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-304-2323. 1-800-304-2323. Call now.
Hello, Colonial Penn?
What should we do?
I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
Injured by a distracted driver? Call HMW Law. Damn right we fight.
Tracking the changes week by week. This is the 19 First Alert 7-Day Focus.
We're not quite done with snow after this evening. We have more snow to come during the day tomorrow, but it won't be as widespread. This is lake effect snow, particularly in the morning. And another big weather story tomorrow, that winter chill. It's going to feel a lot more like the middle of January tomorrow than what you would expect in February, at least usually getting at least a little warmer this time of the year. We are in the upper 20s across most of our area. Tomorrow, these are hour-by-hour temperatures, but with the wind factored in on your exposed skin, the purple temperature here, the wind chill or the feels like temperature, it is going to be in the teens all day. Look, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, upper 20s, feeling like it's 15. Again, that lake effect winding down in the afternoon. Second half of the weekend, and of course Monday too, because it is a long holiday weekend. Here's that part of the forecast. So Sunday, no snow, no rain, and we will see a little sun. However, it will be very windy. Winds may gust upwards of 30, even 40 miles per hour on Sunday. So this 40 is going to feel a lot more like it's in the 20s. It's not going to be very warm at all, but it will at least look warm because we're going to see some sun. Monday, I would say the best day of the holiday weekend. Not as windy. We're in the low 40s and a lot more sunshine out there on Monday. Tuesday, pick day of the entire 7-day, 50 with partly cloudy skies. That's a great day for this time of the year. Wednesday, we're even warmer, but we will have rain in the area during the second half of the day. Then a little cool down Thursday into Friday. Next Friday, low 30s and snow showers. Want to show you that double weekend. Next Saturday, we are still chilly, 30s, but another warm up awaits us by the second half of next weekend. 48 next Sunday, mid 40s with showers next Monday.
And Sam, the total solar eclipse that's going to be drawing hundreds of thousands of people to Northeast Ohio, less than 2 months away. It's about every 375 years that a location is in the path of totality. So yeah, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event for us here in Northeast Ohio. Destination Cleveland, they say that they're ready for the busy weekend in April. And of course, remember, it's never too early to start planning for where you are going to spend April 8th. So why not spend it with 19 News? We're hosting a watch party with the Lake Erie Crushers. We'd love to have you join us. It's called Lights Out in the Land. Of course, if you want tickets, go ahead and scan that QR code you're seeing on your screen right now.
Now your 19 First Alert traffic update.
All right, we continue to monitor a lot of crashes here across Northeast Ohio this evening. Please, if you're going to be out and about tonight, use caution. This is I-90 at 77 as one of those vehicles was being attended to by emergency crews. If you look closely in those lights, you can actually see where some of that snow is starting to stick to the roadways. So again, please use caution this evening. The roads are going to be slick. That is just one of several accidents that's been reported. If you live on the west side, you're going to run into a lot of slowdowns on 90, 480, even out on the east side. I mean, look at all those wrecks that have been reported from 90 all the way down towards Mayfield Heights, even as you get to that 480 interchange from 271. Want to take you down to the south, farther towards Akron, where we have seen, again, a couple more crashes in the mix, and you'll notice there's a lot of yellow there on the map. Expect delays. This is going to likely be the case tonight, headed into tomorrow morning as well.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
If advanced lung cancer has you searching for possibilities, discover a different first treatment. Immunotherapies work with your immune system to attack cancer, but Opdivo plus Yervoy is the first combination of 2 immunotherapies for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Opdivo plus Yervoy is not chemotherapy. It works differently. It helps your immune system fight cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Your search for 2 immunotherapies starts here. Ask your doctor about Opdivo plus Yervoy, a chance to live longer.
It's lush green fairways that end at perfectly manicured greens. It's sand, water, and lines of trees to navigate. It's the miracle of planning that combines breathtaking natural beauty with legendary course design. It's Alabama's Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. Some say it's the best public golf on earth. Visit rtjgolf.com to plan your trip to the trail.
Most doctors recommend daily walks because of the many health benefits associated with walking, including healthy circulation. But how do you get healthy circulation boosting activity without leaving your chair? With Legzercise Pro. Legzercise Pro moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. The perfect combination to naturally stimulate healthy circulation. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home. Soothe pain and calm restless legs. Reduce swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet, and stimulate healthy circulation. Call now and get upgraded to the Legzercise Pro Deluxe model. You'll get the faster motor that produces more than 2.5 kilometers worth of steps per hour. The step counter to keep track of what you've accomplished. The longer motion track for more overall leg movement. And the comfort remote control. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Hurry and call now.
Cleveland's only all-weather show. In-depth, live, and focused on you. This is the 19 First Alert Focus.
All right, now let's break down what we're following today here at 10 and 11, including a local man convicted of terrorizing and raping women while he pretended to be a ride-share driver. What's next for the victims now that justice has been served and President Biden visiting East Palestine for the first time today? Details on the promises that he made to the community and what reaction is to the recovery plan. Of course, if anything breaks, we'll have that for you both on air and online. Sam, Erica.
Yeah, you know, snow, obviously, our big weather story this evening. Some roads becoming coated and low visibility for sure.
Yeah, definitely use caution tonight. Again, the system snow will clear out of here relatively quickly, and then we're talking about some lake effect headed into tomorrow. As always, from meteorologist Samantha Roberts and myself, stay safe this weekend and have a wonderful weekend.
Closed captioning on 19 News, sponsored by Wayside and Akron, keeping it local since 1937.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, or Subaru Forester, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rear-view mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Lease the Tucson for $259 a month or get 0% APR or $1,500 bonus cash. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Here's our host, Brooke Burke.